67. So this will be 68.
Christmas episode 69.
Yo, Lindsay Lohan better be fucking.
And we're doing. Is it new?
Yeah, it's new.
It's not going to because she's married.
Oh, so
And
she doesn't have sex anymore.
Remember
on
last
camera.
year?
Oh,
The
yes.
kiss was the back of her head, and it was a stunt double. Guarantee.
Right,
Well,
right.
she's married to some super wealthy Saudi guy. And
Yeah, I would.
They take that shit serious.
Yeah, you don't kiss another man.
Like all those American men just letting their wives kiss other men on the silver screen.
Getting kissed. Bunch of cuckolds over there in the United States.
Hey, if that's what you're into.
That's a very American accent that you do.
Yeah.
Well, if I do the other one, it's incredibly racist. So I'm going to stick with my American accent.
So you can't do it or you won't do it.
I won't.
Both.
It's a skill issue, actually.
Yes,
not a,
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy
The inhale was breathtaking.
Well, as a singer, I really have to support my diaphragm.
Good job, Steve.
It's like yeah, I'm just writing down a little breathy.
And welcome to every Christmas film in the book.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Well, it's Christmas
It's
time.
the holiday season.
Yes.
It's
So
not just
whoop-de-doo
Christmas.
and Hickory Dock. And I can't finish this word because we went on a rant earlier. And I got it all out.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yes, yes. And welcome back to another time of us trying to flub our way through a Christmas movie
Yep.
from our childhoods.
We're continuing our Santa Claus series from last year. So
Yes.
if you tuned in last year, great. If you didn't, go back and watch that one first, I guess,
Yeah,
because
it's
that's
like
the first movie.
And it's
so.
like 15 minutes long, so it won't
Yeah.
even take up that much of your time. I swear it won't.
And if you've got a half hour, you can listen to both of these
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, we'll be in and out. No problem.
I loved these movies as a kid, and then going back and watching them now, it's like,
Yeah.
why did I love these?
Yeah, like I really remember liking this second one. Like I thought this
Yeah.
was like the good one.
Yeah, this is the good one.
Yeah,
And then it gets weird.
This was like the Empire Strikes Back. I was like, oh shit, there's a Darth Vader Santa Claus, and then there's a regular Santa Claus.
Oh my God. There's what, 4 of them? 3 of them? 4 of them?
Well, there's 3 in the series, and then
And then-
Disney Plus made the Santa Clauses,
Oh, the
which
show.
is like that TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the next one's Jack Frost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the next one's
Yep.
Jack Frost.
Yep.
So next year we'll have to deal with that.
And that'll be in 2025.
Yes, but Santa Claus 2 is about the Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
The Mrs. Claus.
And Santa has to get married specifically to a woman. They
Specifically.
specify that.
Yep.
He
It
can't
has to
get
be.
he can't get married
It's not
to
the
any
Mr.
other
Claus. It's the
gender.
Mrs. Claus.
So that he can remain Santa Claus.
That seems like
And that's
such
the
a
movie.
Because your life won't be good if you're not married.
Can you imagine if you showed up to work tomorrow and they're like, "Hey, dude, we're gonna have to let you go by Christmas if you don't get married
I'm
in
ju-
24 days."
I'm just saying, it's a Christmas thing, they got to stick to Christian values. You got to get married. It's a rule.
Yeah, but then Tim Allen makes the joke that he's gonna be doing her for 3 months on their honeymoon.
Well, they're married. They're allowed now.
Oh,
Yes.
Come on, Steve.
I'm sorry, I'm
After
not
they've
hip
been
with the
married.
rules.
Not all of us are out here living in sin.
They did kiss once, though. Oh,
2.
Yeah, but there was
Oh.
mistletoe.
One
Twice.
cheek, 2 mouth kisses.
Oh God,
The
not
last-
the mouth kiss. Not the mouth kiss.
They're like my favorite.
Wasn't the second one at their wedding though?
The second one was their wedding.
Yeah.
And, well, the first mouth kiss took about an hour.
Yeah, it was.
They were like moving so slowly.
It was kind of painful.
It just reminded me of that guy who was just like, yeah, try and kiss me, but like not right away. Like slowly move in, like let the anticipation build. It's like, dude, like just kiss her,
Like
Tim Allen.
we knew it's a Christmas movie, and they have to find a Mrs. Claus. He's gonna kiss somebody. Just kiss her.
Just kiss her.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a fun movie. His son Charlie is now in middle school, so it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Every movie he jumps to a new like school.
Did they get the same kid?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
No, maybe not.
But
it
can't be the same
this kid is the one in the third one for sure.
Okay, so
Oh,
this
okay.
this
And he
kid
gets
returned.
bigger.
Okay.
They shot the first kid.
They're like, you can't be
He
in the
didn't
Santa
do a
Claus
good
too.
job. They're like, no.
We got to get rid of you.
Maybe I'm just assuming it's the same kid because I was a child when I watched these.
In the spirit of Christmas, it's the same kid.
Yeah, we'll say it's the same kid. But yeah, Charlie was in like elementary school,
Yeah.
and now he's in middle school. The next one will be in high school.
Dude, stop. You're going to set off fireworks. And we're not going to be able to copyright that.
So Charlie this year is being naughty. He's on the naughty list.
Yeah, he's a tagger.
But
he's edgy.
as an artist,
He's doing good work.
It's phenomenal. Now,
Phenomenal.
the logistics of how you would need, like, he would have had to move side to side
Yeah.
to spray paint that hanging from a rope.
Yeah.
But it was like, whatever. But he
Movie
did a
magic.
great job. He
Disney.
did a great job.
I want to know where he got his spelunking training because he's really good at sliding down this rope, and then he's got like a whole contraption at the end that pulls him back up.
Yeah. High tech.
Yeah, no,
I mean, stuff.
yeah, it's Christmas.
It's
Danielle.
Christmas.
Sorry, you can jingle me out.
Yeah, I'll just put
Put a
sleigh
little
bells every
sleigh
time we
bell
do it.
sound.
Yeah. That's actually funny.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. This whole part. Oh no, that's gonna be
It's
so
a lot of work for Steve. I don't do the audio. That's pretty funny.
That one's gonna be
That
the
was a good
reindeer
time.
going like bah, bah, bah.
Just take a bite of that.
Yeah.
The movie.
Yeah, so Charlie's being a little asshole.
He's feeling like,
Because he's got a big secret he can't tell nobody.
my life is so hard. My dad's Santa Claus.
Hey, he's like 13.
Everyone could be
Give the
like,
kid
my
some slack.
dad's a dentist, my dad is a floorer.
Why can't you have a regular job,
Yeah.
Dad?
But then you wouldn't be in the movie, stupid.
I hate that you're an entrepreneur.
Small business owner with 1,000
No,
underage employees.
It's a large business.
Yeah, and we're not sure if they're employees.
And where do they get their funding? That's what I want.
I'm starting to think that
supposed to talk about that.
God, we're gonna get in trouble. No, but I'm starting to think that secret council that he meets with, I think they're doing some back alley
They're
deals.
doing some insider trading.
Like the meeting of legendary
Yeah,
characters or whatever.
yeah. I think Sandman's in on something. He was sleeping a lot.
I want to be
got
in Mother Nature. Sorry, I couldn't help
All right,
it.
go outside.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Yeah, Sandman's just like head of the drug cartel. And
Yeah.
he's just
He's so sleepy because of all the ketamine he's taking.
He's just- I'm constantly handling narcotics. It seeps into my skin.
Sorry, I'm just so tired.
I have to test my product. Anyway.
They call me the Sandman because it comes in a fine powder.
Christmas.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Christmas.
So,
Jingle
okay,
bells,
I need to talk about Curtis because we go back to the North Pole
North
We
Pole.
go-
and Curtis, this 900-year-old child ruins everything
Sorry,
in this movie.
900-year-old
We did.
piece of shit.
We discussed it. This is all Curtis's fault.
This is 100%
Yeah.
Curtis's fault.
So from the beginning, he's making noise when a plane is flying over them, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like a problem.
This is the loudest freaking toy ever made, by the way, because it echoes all the way through underground up into a plane. Like, it's incredible.
So yeah, he starts with that. Then he doesn't tell Santa that he needs to get married before Christmas, which is also his fault apparently.
Yep.
I will just say, though, he has a point. One mistake in 900 years. That's not too
Yeah, but
that's
this
not
one,
too shabby.
like, he didn't forget the cocoa.
Yeah.
He
made
almost
it.
Like,
ruined,
royally.
He almost ruined Christmas.
And then he also almost ruined the whole North Pole situation
Oh yeah, with Toy Santa.
with Toy Santa.
Yeah.
That was his invention. So this movie is all his fault.
Well, I think he was trying to destroy it because he tried to have other people destroy it by signaling the airplane. And he goes, that didn't work. I guess we'll have to destroy it from the inside.
Do you think he was trying to get Tim Allen to fall off a roof so he could become Santa Claus?
Ooh.
Like he's trying to like fuck up Christmas?
I think Curtis might be gunning for Santa's job
Ooh.
because he was
Yeah.
trying to get a Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
And none of the elves are in relationships.
And this all actually happened, and Disney just sugarcoated it and cut out all the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stuff behind closed doors.
give us the extended
Yeah,
cut.
where's
Yeah.
where's the
There's a lot of
director's
more
cut?
like backstabbing and
We
plot.
need a documentary
Yeah, from Curtis's point of view.
from Curtis's point of view. And
You
it's
know,
just
in
him in the
my-
back.
You know, in my 900 years, I've never seen a fat quite like this one.
We like the
Another
last one,
Jingle
but he
Bell.
Sorry, I'm going to be putting in a lot of jingle bells this
So yeah, thanks Curtis.
Yeah.
You ruined Christmas.
And
Almost.
you know who saved Christmas? Chet. Chet is the reason. Yeah. Oh, it's my favorite. I'm going to be annoying you guys all Christmas with that
Yeah.
voice.
So
Next episode, I'm going to be like, so Lindsay Lohan.
so then our next character gets introduced, the principal.
Principal
She's kind of
Newman.
there with the spray paint thing.
Which I had Seinfeld
Yeah.
saying that in my head the whole movie. Principal Newman.
Newman.
So she's basically the only woman that they introduce. So
Yeah.
you
she's-
can kind of assume he's going to end up with her. But
outside of the elves, she's the only woman. Oh, no, wait, Mother Nature. Outside of Mother Nature and the elves,
Well,
she's the
they're-
only other woman.
they're off
Yeah,
the
it's
table.
off.
Oh, yeah,
You
of
because
can't.
it's Mother Nature and
she
Father
can't-
Time.
Yeah, you can't.
How come Santa
Come
can't
on.
marry Mother Nature? That would be a cool team up. Like, he controls Christmas, she controls the weather. Like,
Don't get me started. I'm pre-El Nino.
yeah, like it'll always snow on Christmas. It's perfect.
Well,
I don't know. In a perfect world, I'll rewrite these movies and get Mother Nature and Santa Claus
We're
together.
Yeah,
doing
well-
the documentary first, though.
Oh, yes.
yeah, we'll film it. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. It'll be out by next Christmas.
Well, yeah.
So, unlike all of the other Christmas movies, we have to save Christmas.
And we have to have a character who didn't have a good experience with Christmas, who then comes around to
And has a
enjoying Christmas.
good experience with Christmas.
It's a crazy trope. They've never done it in a Christmas movie before.
Whoa.
But
Whoa.
this was pretty original. She starts to like Christmas after hating Christmas.
Yeah. Wow, that's
But
surprising.
it is kind of a, he kind of buys her love in a way. You know what I
With
mean? It's
magic.
Yeah.
He uses magic, okay?
That's
it's
because
very
he doesn't have any money.
he doesn't.
Oh, wait, we weren't talking about the funding.
No.
He's fine.
He's like a god who is above money, you know. He doesn't need to pay
it's
for
Tim Allen.
anything.
Yeah.
Um,
It's Tim Allen. But it is, very materialistic, I will say.
No, but that is
Yeah.
a good point. He really does like
And fast.
yeah, he almost like
3 weeks.
Yeah.
In the bag.
3-week bride. That should be a reality show. Whoa. 3-week bride.
Maybe it shouldn't be for the sake of people.
Yeah, good point.
Oh god.
But yeah, no, like it's crazy how quickly this relationship just goes from they hate each other in the beginning of the movie, and he's like, being sarcastic and snippy,
He
and then
loses 250 pounds in a week and a half.
and then he becomes totally infatuated with her, and he's like,
Yeah.
oh man, after all that weight, all my hatred for you kind of melted away. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll like you now.
Yeah, it's just like it's too convenient
Yeah.
how she is the
Yeah.
only woman
Now-
he interacts with besides that one date.
we did see a few things, like the community service. We saw them bond a little bit, so it wasn't like, they're getting, but it was very fast. But they did do a little bit of them interacting in
Yeah.
a funny way. And then the snowballs outside.
Yeah.
Is your dad hanging out with Principal Newman?
Well, yeah, they had to bond over treating Charlie like shit for being a delinquent. Like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a
Anyway,
good
your
one.
hair looks great today.
You're single? I'm single?
Well, she got the hots for him when he was disciplining.
Oh,
His
yeah.
child.
You saw it in her eyes. She's like, oh, yeah.
yell at him.
You going to ground him when you get home?
It's hard to come off. Hence why we need to watch where we put it. Hence.
It's not
Hence-
supposed to come off, you dummy.
She
Oh,
was,
we gotta be
she was
careful
like,
where you
"Dang."
butt it.
whoa, that's crazy. And then immediately turns and insults someone.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a great relationship.
Yeah, I thought only swimmers shave their legs, and he's like, "Ooh, I'm in love with her too."
Wow, she's funny and mean. Wow.
It was a true love at first insult.
Right?
I love it.
But it is the classic, I had bad Christmas. Oh, here's good Christmas things. I like Christmas again.
like-
Yeah.
You know that Christmas party that's like 2 miles away? What if it took us 4 hours to get there
Yeah.
instead of just hopping in
It
my
was
car?
adorable, but a little
Yeah.
bit a logistics nightmare.
Also, I blocked off this street from both ends, so no cars will really be bothering us.
No, we told you that was the school town, so that all the faculty.
It would have been great if a car was behind him, just like high beams on, honking, like, get out of the road.
Just flashing them.
Yeah, just ta-dang, ta-dang.
We get it. I get what you're doing. I understand you're trying to get laid on Christmas, but I got places to be.
Hey, why is it snowing just above you guys in that sleigh? That's kind of freaking me out.
Well,
It was Mother Nature. She controls the weather.
yeah, I would have ran away.
Yeah, well, that's a good
I would
point.
have ran away.
Instead of using up his magic, couldn't he have like
Just made a phone call
called her
to a
up and
friend.
be like, "Hey, can you make it like snow in like this area just like for like an hour?"
Please, I need to be Santa Claus. You understand this is of the utmost
Sorry, I'm
importance.
like 3 steps away from an HJ. Can you just like make it snow?
Not on Christmas, Steve.
Oh, especially on Christmas.
That's the best time for
And everybody's going to be wondering what we're saying because it's just going to be jingles throughout.
just jingle jangles. It's our only episode I'm not gonna have to put an explicit warning on.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just jingle jingle.
We cuss a lot.
We say bad words.
We say bad words and then laugh.
It's
I'm
'cause-
sorry.
It's because Santa gave us cold.
I'm on the naughty list. Don't be like us.
Yeah, no.
Don't be on the naughty list.
But I love that they've now subjected Neil to just like a background insult character.
Yep.
Like he had such a pivotal role in the first one.
Have you ever helped anyone? Ever?
Yeah, and now he's
His
just like
whole career.
yeah, he's just wearing goofy sweaters because he wore one once
Yep.
in the first one, and he got made fun of. So now that's his whole wardrobe.
Whole on-screen time.
Yeah, and he's really not in the movie that much.
No, he's in it for like 10 minutes, and
He
most of the time he's just like, "Well, I'm a doctor," and then Tim Allen's like, "You're a piece of shit." Anyway,
No one cares. My idea.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they bring them back as bigger characters in the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do they come
Um,
It's
back?
much more dynamic.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
See, I've never seen the third one, so I'm very
Yeah.
excited for
Wait
next
till
year.
Yeah,
Next
next
year.
year. They're all going to be there as a family. It'll be great.
Mm,
And
I
little
can't wait.
Lucy.
Oh, she's back. Who was Lucy? Oh, that was
She's the
Little
she-
redhead girl.
now. Is that
With the-
Charlie's sister? Or
with
is
the
that?
crazy advice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. This kid was like a
Crazy
therapist in her own right.
So it's his half sister
Yeah.
because
Oh,
He's-
so that's
her
Neil's
and Neil,
daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's Uncle
Scott.
Uncle Scott.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Neil is Scott's brother.
No.
No.
No. Damn.
No.
Oh, it's like a symbolic uncle.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Because he's Santa Claus and you can't, like,
I'm catching up.
you can't no contact divorce paper Santa Claus. Like, that's just, no lawyer's signing
How
that.
do you- it's
No
like-
judge is going to sign off on
it's
that.
like, honey, unfortunately, Santa doesn't stop at our house. I have a restraining order.
Yeah. Explain that one.
They did try to give him a restraining order in
Yeah.
the first one. That movie was wild.
And-
Anyway.
and also
It was
Principal
pretty
Newman's like, hey, you're great. You like staying or going to bed. You work far from home. You never been to jail. Shit, he was in jail in the first one. They locked him up. They
For
had
a
to
night. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to
Yeah.
break him out with tinsel. So
Never been to prison. Don't
Yeah,
wear
she-
socks with sandals.
No, that should have been the first thing. He's like, there's some things you need to know about me. I actually have been to prison. And it's because my whole family thought my son was psychotic and he believed I was Santa Claus, so they locked me in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's crazy.
Oh my
This
God,
one's
yeah.
a little more family friendly.
Yeah. This one's a lot more lighthearted.
Except for this Terminator Santa Claus.
Yeah. Oh, the Terminator Santa Claus. We got to talk about
A
that.
little bit dictator.
Yeah, they really get.
Yeah.
They went into the dictator trope
Yeah.
very hard.
It's Hitler.
Yeah. I mean, this was
Yeah.
2002.
Sandler.
I don't know what was
I
going
don't
on
know.
then, but it was, I don't know.
Crazier shit.
I
It
don't
was.
know. The Two Towers just came out.
Yeah, and the. I'm not gonna say.
I'm not
what
saying
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
no, no. I'm not
Yeah.
going anywhere for that. I was just watching
Um,
them. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I was just watching Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
No, but like even this Tim Allen's obviously playing both roles, and they must have just told him be as
Just
unhinged
wild.
as humanly possible as the toy
It
Santa.
was pretty cool.
Because some of his lines, like, he's legitimately, like, screaming at little kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit, dude. Like, take it back a couple notches.
And then the scene where they're playing football and he's just tackling.
To the clothesline, I remembered that.
Yeah.
I was like, next one's a clothesline. Arm dragged him to death.
No, that first
Oh
kid
my
he gets,
God.
he literally goes flying. Like, he almost upends
Yeah,
himself.
his head's lower than his feet,
Yeah.
and just
Full
spears
sent it.
an
Oh my
11-year-old.
Oh, my God. Well,
But,
an 811-year-old.
800.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
What's up?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Aren't you?
Aren't you who?
Aren't you supposed to be getting back to work? She's screaming at kids.
Whoa! Thanks Santa's feeling a little buzzed.
To the hot cocoa seat.
Oh my God. I was like, wow, Santa, did you like.
He's
You're hitting the slopes, Santa?
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to jingle bell that out? Is that inappropriate?
That one will slide.
Well,
Don't Google that.
but
kids
not
at
if you
home.
say Santa does copious amounts of cocaine.
Tim Allen went to jail for coke possession, and he got out on snitching on his friends. That's why he's a movie star, and he's Santa Claus.
And now
as
he's
penance.
coming for you, not me. I didn't fucking say it. I didn't say it.
I'm gonna get a cease and desist from Tim Allen's lawyer.
Tim, that one.
It was me,
That one, Tim.
the bald one. It was me.
It was me.
With our 10 views.
Yeah, with our
One of them's Tim Allen.
hey, yes.
And that's it. We're going to go down to 9 now because he won't watch any of
Of the 30 total people who have watched this show, one of them is Tim Allen, and the other one is Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
She keeps emailing me. She's when you gonna do one of my movies? I said do a Christmas movie. We'll talk.
I suggest
I think she has.
a Sandra Bullock movie every time we record.
What's the one she does? Legally Blonde? No, Miss Congeniality.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
That is a good
I
movie.
like that one.
But this Christmas movie, the second one, the sequel here, whew, what a doozy.
Yeah, it's
It's just, it's a lot.
it's
The last 35 minutes of this movie, there's a
It's
lot
crazy.
there's a lot going on.
it's Tim Allen shouting one-liners back and forth to himself. It's him as the toy Santa Claus being like, "Oh my God, look at you doing stunts," and then it's other Tim Allen being like, "Holy crap, look at you, you look like a toy." And it just keeps going back and forth.
That's it.
And that's how the movie ends.
Yeah, so basically the last half hour is he has to get back to the North Pole, but he's out of magic. So he has to call in the Tooth Fairy, and then the Tooth Fairy brings him in. But then
the Molinator.
Yeah.
the
Be
mullet,
respectful,
okay.
thank you.
Molinator.
But then also Charlie brings the principal to the North Pole with the Tooth Fairy again.
Yeah.
They
This
all make it
happens
back.
real quick. Like,
Oh,
how
yeah.
fast is this Tooth Fairy
Well,
flying?
he's the Molinator. He can go really fast.
Oh,
yeah. He's
He's
flying.
getting some of Santa's snooters, if you know what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
And he's getting all the way
He's
back.
going 2,000 miles per hour.
And she did that in a peacoat, goggleless.
Totally fine. Charlie wasn't even wearing gloves. What does he need
Yeah,
gloves for?
they're definitely not going to have like frostbite over their entire
Like
face.
she lands, the eyebrows are all frozen. She's where the hell are we?
Yeah.
And then, I mean, we discussed this.
Mm.
She never left. She can't.
Yeah.
Even when he went to, like, you'd have thought he'd have taken her for the first one.
Mm.
Like, if she's a brand new Mrs. Claus, come with me to deliver the
Yeah.
presents.
Yeah, he
What-
brought his
what
son.
makes Charlie-
house. There better be cookies when we get back.
I'll be back in 24 hours and you better be ready.
That's kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of what he says.
I mean, they have a sweet moment where
Well,
he
actu-
proposes to her.
It was very sweet, but I think he left her behind because that was when, you know, he looks at the head elf and he's like, give her the talk. So he leaves and she's like, okay, some things we didn't tell you. 1, we're not allowed to leave. 2, we don't get paid. 3, it's only like this for a day. The other 364
We
are
party.
hell. Oh, okay. We'll go
Yeah,
the party
sure.
route. It's
Okay.
yeah, happy movie. It's a lot of partying. You're going to see some uncomfortable stuff. Eventually, it will become normal.
I thought you were going to go the route of like, listen, he has a lot of power.
He has a lot of
You're
power.
going to want this. He has a lot of money. like
Listen,
like a lot.
he knows Mother Nature. She could send a tornado at anybody you do not like. You did not hear this from me.
Yeah, he goes through all the bad stuff. He goes, there are perks.
Yeah.
We control everything.
Also,
Literally.
we have the world's supply of coal in our basement.
Yep, low
And
sulfur.
at any moment,
Low
we could
sulfur.
take over the economy.
We are above the United Nations. Do you understand?
Yeah, the UN meets
They
in
come
our
to
building.
us. But I mean, it's stupid enough where it's a fun like sit down.
Well, that's what I said at the start. I was
yeah.
like, remember when they just made movies for fun? Like it was
Yeah.
just for fun. Like everything doesn't have to be trying to be
Critically acclaimed. And
Right.
Award
There's no
winning,
Oscar
blah, blah.
bait in
yeah,
this.
no, there's none of that. Like, it's like the acting's whatever. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, and Tim Allen's having fun. Everybody else around him's having fun, just because Tim Allen is acting so freaking crazy.
Yeah, it's funny.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good series to just sit down and spend your December like checking out some Santa Claus movies.
Pour
Yeah.
yourself a drink, get a little silly.
Yeah.
Watch the Santa Claus 1 through 3.
Yeah, I mean, the first one's gonna give you trauma. The second one you're gonna laugh at, and then the third one I haven't seen it yet. So
Third one gets even crazier.
When Jack Frost gets nuts.
Yeah, talk about
because they
Don't come
they kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
In the
yeah,
next one.
it gets
oh,
like
yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
And
Is it
who's the-
again Santa trying to get back the post of being Santa? Because it seems like that's the recurring theme in all
this,
of these.
well, yeah, but there was no villain in this one. The villain,
Well, the villain was
he
Santa.
doesn't get married.
well, the
that's
villain was the
the clause,
the
the
Santa
evil Santa.
the evil
Toy,
Santa, right? But
yeah.
Yeah,
the
toy
you know
Santa.
that was a manufactured one.
Adolf Santa Claus.
But this one has a villain the whole time, Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
he walks in guns ablaze in minute
Yeah.
one, like kills an elf in front of him, and is like, "Oops, sorry."
Doesn't he have a?
Well,
Well, I don't think he kills.
Yeah, I don't think there's like
Like,
murder.
ma-
I don't think it's
ma-
flat out
Makes
murder.
an icicle and like stabs one.
I
and
think
it's like
he has that
Santa,
as a
you've-
cane.
You've left me waiting.
I think it's PG.
Oh,
Yeah,
So-
All right.
I think it's still Disney.
Yeah.
well, when I redo these, the third one is going to be a slasher film
It would
out
be
of
cool.
nowhere. Kids are going to be really upset.
Rated R starts Friday.
Just like the opening scene is Jack Frost murdering like the head elf Bernard.
The director's cut is not rated,
Yeah.
and it's just
Really rough. And bad things happen to elves.
It's like, how come there's a Red Band trailer for the Santa Claus 3? This is weird.
what?
I mean, so that's pretty much it.
That's
They
pretty
get
much the-
married. They save Christmas. They destroy all the toy soldiers and
Yeah.
toy Santa.
The elves go full
I-
mash mode. And
They
just
go into war
They
mode.
just disassemble them.
I just love that snowballs have no effect on these things, but Silly String will take one of these down.
Yeah, don't
That's
spray in the
pretty-
eyes.
Yeah.
It's on the
Yeah.
can.
Mm.
It's on the can.
I was saying to Michael, it would have been better if he pulled out a match and lit the Silly
Right.
String. Just melted the toy soldier.
It's just a flaming rope of silly string coming at you.
Rambo's up in the tower like, yeah, get him.
Yeah.
Are you bringing guns to take out the toy soldiers? You're not changing anything.
What effect did the Vietnam War have on Christmas? Well, we learned about napalm, so we have that now in the North Pole.
Oh my god.
Oh, my word. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Happy holidays. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen the Santa Claus 2, I don't know how you haven't, but like check out the Santa Claus 2. It's
Yeah.
worth a watch. It's not that long.
And it'll probably always be on
Yeah,
like somebody's.
turn on ABC.
Yeah,
It's probably on right now.
it's probably on.
Yeah, actually just go over to the TV instead of, being on the YouTube app. Now you're going to click on TV channels and
Yeah.
then it'll be there.
Yeah, I guarantee
Yeah.
it. First channel
Yep,
that you go
it'll be
to,
there.
it'll be there. Guaranteed.
Yep.
Oh god.
What are we staking on this?
Michael's hair.
There will be 2 bald people on the next podcast.
Well, thanks for watching or
Yeah.
listening
Yeah.
and happy holidays.
Happy holidays. We'll check you out next week with another holiday fun time.
No, they check us out.
Oh yeah, right.
They check us out.
You
Vice
check
versa.
us out next time
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
every
Every
yay
film in the
Bye.
Bye everybody.